Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew. Today we're talking about the different uses for our next gen consoles. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're new here, I really appreciate you coming and watching the content. It's awesome. We've had a lot of new people showing up lately. The channel's growing pretty great. I really hope that if you found this content and you come and you watch this, that I'm doing a good job for you. I mean, that's all I could really ask for. I do this for a hobby. I love doing this. It's fun. I love creating content. I love playing video games. So and I like talking about them. Like I just uploaded a My Little Pony video. Me and my daughter sat down and we're checking that out, man. And it's actually turning out to be a pretty decent experience. So hopefully it does well because I don't think that game's going to get a whole lot of coverage. So I figured, you know what, man? I'll take one for the team. I'll take one for the ponies, and we'll put it out there. So let's get started with this, man. I play movie games on my PlayStation 5. I play everything else on my Xbox. There's a reason for that. Only PlayStation makes movie games. And now they're getting into movies. I mean, can you believe it? We're actually going to have a Gran Turismo TV show. Really? I mean, seriously, guys? Seriously? Gran Turismo. That'll be interesting, whatever. God of War, we already saw that coming a mile away. I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn. I mean, as long as they can make the robots and the dinosaurs and they got a pretty good actress in there, to play Aloy, I think it might turn out pretty good. I think they could both realistically succeed as TV shows. I don't know how I'd feel about the God of War being a TV show, to be completely honest with you. I mean, what are they going to do? Get Jason Momoa to play Kratos or whatever? I mean, I don't know, man. Like, what are they going to do? Like, how? I don't know. So let's talk about that for a minute, the TV shows and stuff, because oh, hi, Dub Will. What's up, my friend? Because, I mean, I just got done finished watching the whole first Halo season or whatever, okay? Me personally, I've never been like a huge Halo fan, so I mean, I'm not inundated with a ton of lore from all the video games. So for me, it kind of worked, but I'm all right. There's a few episodes that I was just like, this wasn't that great or whatever. But then, I mean, for the most part, like I was pretty entertained throughout the whole season of that. The last episode was, I don't know. I thought it was all right. It was just all right. Like I'm not like a big movie buff anymore. Don't really care too much about really watching movies unless it has to do with medieval times or ancient Rome or Greece or anything like that. I don't really care anymore about TV video game that turn movie shows are usually, most of the time. What's up, Onyx? How's it going, man? I don't know, man. Like I feel like, okay, so I'm gonna warn you guys right now. This is probably gonna be I don't know. It depends on how the conversation goes tonight. If the conversation goes really good and a lot of people show up, maybe we'll keep going for a little while. But if not, I want to play a lot of games. We're going on a family trip this weekend. We're going to go, me and the wife. I mean, we're not leaving state or nothing, but we're going to drive as far as our gas tanks can take us. And then we're going to hang out and like maybe do some camping or something, So I'm going to probably drop a video Saturday and then Sunday night when we get back. Other than that, I'm going to try to pump out as much video content as I can tonight and all day tomorrow. And then like on Saturday morning. So you guys are probably going to get a lot of gameplay videos between now and then. I did receive code for V Rising. V Rising, it's exactly what it's okay. It's good. I like it. I like the way that game is going. But I wish I had like a better control scheme for when you're using the controller. Because what it is essentially doing for me right now, I don't know if I could change this or not, but the right joystick is the mouse. So when I move that around, it's the mouse. And when you're like trying to fight, wherever you got the mouse positioned is where your guy's swinging at. So unless I can figure out how to play it like that, I don't know. So that's how I'm feeling about it right now. Everything's feeling good about V Rising. I do like that. I do want to make a video on it, so I probably will. Pony game makes me want PS5 Frog. You don't even need a PS5 for it. You can get it right on your Xbox. You can get it right on your PC, actually, I believe. Hey, Delusional Grandeur, Triz, what's up, my guys? What's up, Joel? How's it going? I didn't watch the whole series because it's not even a real Halo show. I'm a big Halo fan. Yeah, see, and that's the thing. Like, I don't think that Halo fans are really going to like it. Whereas I'm not like super inundated with like Halo lore and everything because I haven't really played a lot of the games. The last one they put out was the first one I beat. So and I almost beat Halo 5. I think I'm at the end of Halo 5 or something, but those are my two real experiences with Halo. I did used to play like the multiplayer and stuff, you know, with the kids, but you know, stop watching Blippin' in or rather watch Andrew News Network. Oh, I know. You didn't want to watch that other stuff. That stuff's great. It gets you all mad and scared at the same time. You'll be angry and mad all day long if you watch that stuff. You'll want to jump out there and change the world, but realize you have zero power to do so. Oh, man. Robots. What's up, my friend? Watch the first episode. Yeah, definitely not Master Chief. Yeah, I mean, like the whole face reveal thing, I was like, wait a minute, dude, this guy's got a face? I like Sniper Elite 5. Sniper Elite 5 is freaking phenomenal. I can already tell you, man, just after playing around that first mission, dude, I love it. I literally love it. It is a step, it's like a couple steps up from what we've had. It looks amazing. Did you guys know it's running on Dolby Vision? When I unhooked my capture card and everything and plugged it back in, it is giving you Dolby Vision and it looks great. Because I was looking at it before and I was like, wow, this is definitely improved. So I'm going to be trying to make a Dolby Vision video on Sniper Elite 5. Just a lot of things, man. I got a lot of content planned for the next couple of days that I want to try to get out as much as I freaking can so that you guys have something to watch while I am out there kicking sticks around camping and stuff. Maybe I'll update some pictures of my fun adventure. Yeah, the invasion mode. I'm so glad they brought that because that is going to intensify that game so much. It's going to add so much replay value to that game. Just being able to get in there into other people's game as an Axis sniper and hunt them down. Oh my gosh. Like you get through the whole campaign. Like I will have my campaign 100% open to invasion the whole time I play that game. It's freaking amazing, man. What do you think now that Halo series is over? Some people are trashing it for not being accurate to the game. Well, I mean, they said that wasn't going to be accurate to the game, so I'm rating it on its own. I'm not going into the. I'm not even going to rate it, dude. Like it entertained me. Whatever, it was fine. It was, you know, a different spin on Master Chief. You know, like an origin story to start it. I don't know. For me, it wasn't too bad. Like I was able to get through it and appreciate, you know, what they're trying to do. Is it something that I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to wait until the next one? Yeah, I probably will watch the next chapter of it or whatever the same way I did this time every week, because there's no way I would want to sit and binge watch all of that. Like I wouldn't want to binge watch that many episodes of that all at once. That would be really frustrating for me, but it was fun. So we've got some other interesting news today. Do we actually have any interesting news? Let me see what they got in here. Does Twitter have anything cool? No, nothing cool. Winter Soldier. What are they saying about PlayStation Ragnarok? Is there anything in here about PlayStation? Oh, I don't know. They needed to try a TV show. They needed to make a TV show that is lore accurate and based off the books or the game for the most. Yeah. I can kind of see that. I heard Returnal might go to PC. It is probably going to PC. No. time. Yeah, Returnal is more than likely going to PC. I think we're gonna end up seeing. I think you'll end up seeing. I want Ghosts on PC. I never played it. I think you're gonna see a lot of that stuff show up pretty soon. Oh, oh, sure. LOL. Did kill them. Wait. Oh, I mean, like, dude, everything is going to come to PC. From according to Sony's numbers, man, they're going to be making PlayStation 4 games till like 2025. And they said Xbox Series X was going to hold the generation back. What are they thinking? I don't even think they know. Xbox just gave $5 for free since another big sale's going on. Nice, nice. Yeah, I didn't get no $5. I don't think. I never get $5 from Xbox. They're like, this dude's a sure thing. He's going to buy everything day one. So why would give him money? Oh, wait. Death Cab has added me as their friend. Let's see their achievements. 56. Yep. Okay. As long as they have a lot of achievements or a gamer score or whatever, I've been trying to wean myself off of people that don't have Returnal show up on Steam database. Yeah, I seen that. I seen that leak of that information. Man, what's going on, dude? I look all fuzzy. My checkerbirds aren't working tonight, guys. I got to turn some light back on. Too bright? Yeah, that's bright enough. Ain't nothing shadow cooling. What do you think of the rumors of Xbox, PlayStation making? Dude, if they're making another one already, I think that's crazy. To be completely honest with you, I think it's crazy. Like these consoles are more than sufficient for this generation. It would kind of hurt Xbox a little bit because of the Xbox Series S and then having the X. I don't necessarily think they really need to. I guess if PlayStation comes out with like a super powerful PlayStation 5 Pro or whatever, then that might force Xbox's hand to build like a more powerful console. But to be completely honest with you, I don't think either one of them this time are really looking to rock the boat. They just want PlayStation 5 is already making money on that console, and there's a lot of demand for it. I think I personally I think they're sufficient. The only reason that they would need to do another console is for 8K TVs, and I just don't think that's even like whatever, man. Like these consoles can barely do 4K 30. You know what I mean? Like why? Well, I mean, like seriously, to buy something like that, if you want an 8K video gaming console, you are going to seriously need some power. Like you're going to need some power. I don't even think 3090 can run 8K on modern games at a playable frame rate. To be completely honest with you, I don't think it can play modern games at a playable frame rate without using like DLSS or anything else. I don't know. I mean, like Microsoft hasn't even really pulled the cover off of DirectX ray tracing. To be completely honest with you, DirectML stuff like that. I don't, dude. I don't really care about ray tracing in video games. And if they really want to push the envelope and do that, I mean, like, what are they gonna say? Both of them boxes that we already bought, they already say 4K on them. What are they gonna say? 4KK? You know what I mean? Like 4 Super K? Like what are they supposed to be now? I mean, are they going to market them as 8K? Are they going to try to get? I don't really. I think TCL is trying to get ready for, or like anticipating, possible freaking 8K systems from them. 4090 couldn't do. Yeah, see, like a 4090, 3090, 4090. That 8K is just unrealistic, and for these consoles to try to push 8K at a playable frame rate, man, I don't know. I mean, that would be like heavy checkerbirds. I mean, like they'd be like super checkerbirds on the PlayStation 5 Pro, dude. I don't even know if I'd be. To tell you the truth, you might as well, if that's the case, you might as well just buy the best PC you can get. Because I mean, even if you had like the top of the line PC right now, a 3090 Ti card, like seriously, man, there's not even. I mean, there's games out there that could potentially max it. I mean, if you're trying to run it at 4K or whatever, but I just don't know, man. That just sounds crazy to me that they would be trying to push another higher tier console. And I mean, think about it, guys. When we got Xbox One and PlayStation 4 and then PlayStation 4 Pro, and I mean they effectively doubled that. So I mean you're trying to tell me that the next Xbox is going to be what, 24 teraflops? Because I think that would be manageable in about 3 years or so, or in a couple of years, to be able to double the power of that and be able to get it to you at a reasonable price. At least for that, it's the memory and everything that costs more money. And they would, if they're going to run that, they're going to have to double. They're going to have to use higher quality freaking GDDR6 memory and everything. They're not just going to be able to like pump out. I don't know. You're looking at a much higher cost if they do that, guys. You're looking at a much higher cost. The 4090 will do 2160p on most games. I mean, like, yeah, there's a ton of games that it's going to be able to run that way. But at the same time, what sacrifices are you going to be? Xbox did confirm a dongle. Yeah, the Keystone or whatever, the Keynote. That looks pretty cool. You'll just be able to stream it. I don't even know if I'm going to buy an 8K TV unless you're going big. Can you really tell the difference on 8K, dude? There's not. We don't even have enough content on 4K TVs yet. You really going to go out and buy that? That doesn't sound like we have reached the limits of Moore's law too. Yeah, any smaller nanometers process will have to worry about keeping the material stable through magnetic or temperature methods. Oh yeah, dude, you would need a diamond motherboard, bro. You would need. I saw back a while ago they were actually fabricating motherboards made out of diamond material, and you would have to, like, you would literally have to get diamond material for them boards to be cool. If you keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and that right there would drive the cost to unrealistic highs, man. Like, it's already hard enough to try to cool 12 teraflops and 10 teraflop machines. You can't get native 8K content since even 4K Blu-ray are upscaled from 1440p. Yeah, exactly. Most movies are rendered at 1440p. The effects and everything like that might be pushed up to 4K or whatever, like anything that's like rendered, or CGI or something like that. That stuff is closer to 4K than well, actually the video that they film, like, of people, all of that is 4K, like true 4K. But when it comes to like all the special effects and stuff like that, those are all rendered out at 1440p and then upscaled to 4K. If I remember correctly, from what I was reading closer to the earlier generation, because I got a few of them 4K videos. I've got like Assassin's Creed and like a couple other ones. I got a couple of them 4K videos, films with CG is 2K. Yeah, that's right. That's what I was trying to remember. I feel like the CG is all in 2K, and then all the rest of the stuff was 4K or whatever. Power is getting more expensive. It won't come down in price. I think we have one more generation of real progress. Yeah, if they rush their hands right now in like 2 years and try to double the power of these consoles, that's dumb. That's dumb. Then they're gonna then it would make it harder to leapfrog a next generation. Like really, where do we go from here, man? Like 4K right now, I'd be happy with 1440p with higher fidelity visuals, on a 1440p monitor. Like, I would be happier with that than I would be, stick figures at 8K, man. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want games to look like PlayStation 2 games on 8K, with like no vegetation, no atmosphere, no nothing. I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like we're already pushing some pretty solid boundaries, and I want to see what these consoles can do before they force me to buy another one. 50,000 bit rate for 4K version. Oh wow. See, I didn't know that. 4K is 4K with better texture assets and faces and actually, yeah. See, I just want higher fidelity. That's more important right now. Higher fidelity visuals than see resolution used to matter, but now like some of the stuff that's been coming out, like even so, this is where my mindset changed on that was with Dying Light 2 being 1080p. That's where my mindset kind of changed a little bit. I'm not saying it's the most visually impressive game. I mean, it looks like an Ubisoft game for freak's sakes, but it was good enough with the fidelity and everything that I was like, wow, this actually don't look bad. And now that it's 1440p at 60 frames a second, it's a much better looking experience now. So man, the upgrades will get more incremental. I think the AI, see, yeah, AI is what I want to see. Like I don't necessarily care. I mean, like, dude, I'm happy with the way Assassin's Creed Valhalla looks. I just want better freaking games now. I don't really care about the looks anymore, and that's where PlayStation's firmly planted is movie games. Movie freaking games, man. They are 100% planted on movie games. And I'm like, man, I just want a better game. I just want a game that I can play and get lost in and play for a lot of hours. Like I I want to see new cool visuals and stuff, but at the same time, I want to see better playing games, man. Like we've been 8K is down, 4K is up. Yeah, 4K. I would have been happier with 1440p. 1440p is kind of the sweet spot because then you can max out visuals and you can max out frame rate. You can get them both at 1440p, and 1440p looks great. Like it looks so good on these monitors. When I hook my Series X up to it, it looks great. What's up, Chris? How you doing, man? Hey, Cat Slave, how you guys doing? Gaming Fire, Mr. Din. What's up, my friend? Everybody likes games. I think we all like games. Games are good. We like games that are games. AI physics and granular destructive textures. Yes, yes. Um, I okay. So I've recently played. Gosh, what was it? Crossfire X. Crossfire X on the Xbox Series X, and that game, and Control, they have like some pretty good destruction quality. I would really like to see that leveled up this generation. I want to see better destructive environments. There is a game out. It's on the PC though, that it's like a destruction game. It's pretty cool. I was thinking about picking that up and playing it on the channel, but nice. Heck yeah, Tyler. Does it feel better now? 2050 Canadian, so that's like $20 here, right? No, I'm just joking. Still not finished Horizon 2 yet. LOL, it's a struggle to get into. Yeah. What, Horizon Forbidden West? I want Ghost of Tsushima. I do want a sequel to that too. To tell you the truth, man, I do want a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima on the PlayStation 5 with some pretty cool freaking PlayStation 5 stuff. I think the PlayStation 5 is going to do fine. Like, I want to see some cool stuff come out on PlayStation 5. Yeah, Sniper Elite 5 works. Yeah, definitely download it. It looks and feels amazing now. Like 4 prep felt pretty good, but this like, oh, sorry, Chris. This one looks and feels more like AAA for real. It does. I would like. I mean, I want to give a shout out to Rebellion. They went from having to have other people publish their stuff to being able to build these games and get enough of a following to be able to self-publish and fund like a third of a AAA experience. Man, it looks great. I mean, I'm still wanting to see something with really high fidelity at 1440p on my 4K 4K TV before I decide. Yeah, it's in Game Pass, man. You can download that one for free. Peggy's got to pay, but it's okay if you're a Peggy. You got to pay, and don't you complain. You don't play old games, and $70 is not a big deal. So any Peggy complaining about that, man, you're doing the rest of us real Peggies a a disservice, man. You should probably get yourself a welfare box, an Xbox and welfare pass. Near bought it today. I did buy it. I did pay for it. 100%. Like Sebastian was saying, it's kind of like playing 1940s sniper or Splinter Cell. It really does kind of feel like that. It's on PC Game Pass. Yeah, it's on PC Game Pass, I believe. Cyberpunk 2077 video made. Yeah, I did. I saw that. All the Splinter Cell games are on sale? Nice. Yeah, I already have all of them. Same auto better if you spend $70, even with 0 improvements. I know. Huh? I would like to see new engineers games appear this generation. See, I do too. Like, I want like some more hybrid, some more hybrid open world MMO type stuff with like real AI. I'd like to see some. I would like to see some older. It would cost $16.05 in the US. Nice. Wow, how much do you guys make an hour there, man? Like seriously, your guys' minimum wage must be like $12.75 or something. Semi on rails, open world. You could get better crafted stories. I mean, I do like I do like semi-open worlds, but I do like bigger open worlds, like bigger environments a lot better. Stuff with a lot more exploring is a lot better for me. The bigger the open world, the better. I'm happier that way. I'm gonna grab a new Far Cry game for 23 on PS5. It's finally reached my price. Nice. 1565 minute wait. Nice. See, that's not too bad. I guess it wouldn't be too bad. I'm moving there. The heck with this place. I just want to live somewhere where there's puppies and rainbows all the time. And ponies. Puppies, rainbows, and ponies all the time. What's up, Uptick Games? What's up, man? How you doing? Andrew, PS5 is for movies, Xbox is for games. Yeah, exactly. Huh. I find too big open world winds up being filled with fetch quests. See, I usually spend most of my time exploring, so I don't really care about. Biden says I can do that, huh? Well, yeah, I mean, I like puppies and rainbows, man. That's what I want to. I find it too big. Oh, yeah. I had a Sony guy earlier today tell me both Horizon and God of War were RPGs. Okay. Well, I mean they're movies, but I mean I guess if they want a RPG movie, yeah, whatever they say. Well, I mean, you can't win an argument with them. Take a drink. I don't have anything to drink. I didn't bring a drink with me tonight. I forgot one. Oh. I'm moving to the Highlands soon, 1 to 2 years. This place is over for me. Too many people. I know. Rip to the. Oh yeah, man. Freaking. Gosh, what the heck is his name again? Ray Liotta. Oh. Ray Liotta, man. He passed away, guys. The Goodfellas or whatever it was. Last of Us remake will be epic. Oh gosh, not this guy. Welcome back, Shadow. We missed you, obviously. Thanks for checking us out tonight. We appreciate your continued dedication to coming on and saying hi, man. We appreciate the clicks. Do you think of Sony's excuses for technical error of the PS5 Pro? Hey, man, whatever. I mean, I lost all respect for him right then again. I was like, no, man, finally PlayStation is gonna it's going to stick it to the payers and like really put their foot down and show them just how much quality the PlayStation experience is. And yeah, dude, they just lost my respect, man. When they turned around and like, oh no, man, the crowd is mad. They like crumbled and like fell down. And I'm like, dude, I wish people would have started saying that about the $70 price tag. Oh, loved him in Goodfellas. Yeah, he was pretty good. Last of Us don't need a remake, that's for sure. Too many remakes, not enough original stuff. I know, gosh, my gosh. If they do a remake, it better be freaking top of the line, freaking next gen visuals with next gen freaking everything, man. It better be good. Henry Hill lived a few houses down from me. Nice. Yeah, most open world games are like that. See, I mean, I don't mind like my Ubisoft games being like just big open worlds. Like I love those because they usually look pretty cool. I'm moving to the prairies. Before windshield. Oh gosh, man. Oh gosh. Sony sent people letters saying you kind of got something for nothing. We don't like that. So when you upgrade, we're gonna need that money back. I know. Like Resident Evil 1. Yeah, you're right. We'll hit that home run. They always do. Maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know how much longer people are going to be like, oh, yeah, dude, these remakes are great. I don't know, man. Trying to innovate modern. No, they just want to keep selling you the same game over and over and over again with better graphics. Well, because that's what the PlayStation fanboys set up, dude. They're like, oh, yeah, gosh, it looks so good. It looks so good. They can't ever tell you about gameplay. It's always, it looks so good. And it's like, yeah, I get it, dude. That's why I buy PlayStation games. They look good. But I'm going to start needing more pretty soon for my $70 because $10 buys me 2 gallons of gas for my truck. I want that $10 to be, oh, you a plate of food or me? Is that for me? Is it yours? If it's yours, take it. No, go ahead, buddy.
Dinner's done.
Dinner's done? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. I'll come and get some in a minute. S is better value. Series X, I find performance is now finally beating the PS5. They're now starting to get used to Xbox. Yeah. Dude, everything that I've seen lately has been pretty decent. Well, the last few games that I've tried have actually not all had locked frame rates. On the Series X, VRR has made a lot of those a lot better, though. VRR is going to be essential this generation, guys. Like it is. Like it's going to be essential. Playing Spider-Man with the Spider-Verse outfit. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. About to drop a video about Frog. At least that's what I was told. Let him drop a video about me. I don't care. I'm not scared. I'm not scared, man. Definitely not scared of the drama channel. I mean, what's he going to do, man? Is it going to affect me? No, I don't really care, bro. Let's see. Yeah, if you want the best from your console, you should try and get a good VRR television. Yeah, I think it's going to be essential this generation for sure. VRR has definitely done a lot of stuff. Doesn't put up with bullshit and says that. Well, no, it's Alex show. King Trashes receives. Don't pay. You don't play that much. Yeah, I don't really care what I don't really care what your best good fellow. I don't really care about what your best good friend says about anybody. I see it was trashing your buddy Marlon, dude. I see it was going all out on Marlon, dude, trying to prop himself up, and it's like, hey man, I don't know. Don't know how you could be over there like representing that dude, man. I thought you said you liked Marlon, bro, but he's over there trashing your favorite YouTuber, bro. Like seriously, and you're like, oh gosh, I love you, King Trash. I love you, man. You're just the greatest YouTuber ever, King Trash. Gosh, dude, whatever, man. I tell you what, man. I don't really care. I don't care how he runs his little hustle over there. All you little, I mean, I already told him. I already told him right here when he was on this channel. I was like, they're always talking about who's easier to get money out of, and I was like, clearly the PlayStation fanboys, bro, because that's why he does it, man. That's his hustle, man. Whatever. PlayStation fanboys over there paying up, dude. Oh yeah, we love you, man. We love you. You say bad things about Xbox all day. We love you so much. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude. Clearly. They're not going to be talking all that this whole generation when Xbox starts really wiping the floor with PlayStation. I mean, dude, everything the PlayStation was talking about in their little sales charts, man, they're like, yeah, dude, we're going to have like 12 games as service games out there because all our guys just buy DLC and freaking skins and microtransactions. And like everybody's complaining about microtransactions, but the ponies are holding it up, dude. They're like, oh, we got you microtransactions. We got you DLC. Don't you worry. Don't you go nowhere. We got you. We got you. This generation is expensive. Pay $400 for PS5, $1,000 for an OLED. Oh, I know, man. It's ridiculously expensive. Oh, yeah. If he does a video, I'll do a deconstruction. And if he is naughty, he gets a cartoon. Oh, I know, huh? My friend switched to Xbox because of Game Pass and PlayStation had dude, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, PlayStation's just out there fleecing people because they can. They're like, have you seen how many people like really want a PlayStation 5? And I'm like, why, dude? The PlayStation 5 is super overhyped, extremely overhyped, man. And now they're gonna start getting you with them games as service, man. That's all they want. PlayStation is 100% committed to giving you a cell phone experience now. Shadow was flip-flopping on Marlon's stream. Even got himself banned temporarily. Oh, I know. Shadow don't care about nobody but himself. Shadow just goes around. He's like a little flip-flopper himself, man. He likes to run around from channel to channel. Dude, that's his life, bro. That's his life. Whatever. That I could play it on an HDD. Oh, everything the PlayStation's put out has been 100% playable on a PlayStation 4. Every single thing, even Ratchet and Clank. Maybe not the ray tracing, but every single one of them games would 100% play just fine on a PlayStation 4. On a PlayStation 4, man. I'm not delusional. I can see that the visuals just look better, but everything plays and looks just like a PlayStation 4 game. And I mean, they're still running them at 30 frames a second. I mean, like, how much? Like, seriously. Come on, Sony. Seriously. I bought a PS5 for new games and kept my Series S for classics. I enjoy both. Yeah, exactly, man. If you play both, I'm considering selling my PS5. The game's still 2025. I know, man. But don't you worry. PlayStation 4 is cool now. They'll tell you the PlayStation 4 is the best ever now. Yeah, man. I couldn't believe that. I looked on YouTube, man, and I saw freaking King Thrash going after Marlon. Anybody know what's going on with that? Marlon Gaming Nation. I just kind of felt bad for it, man, because it's like, dang, dude, like Marlon, obviously his like main source of income is his channel, and it's like, why do these YouTubers go after each other, man? I don't get that. That's just dumb. I like my PS5, but almost exclusively play third party on it. We know the XB will crush it going forward with the pipeline they brought. I don't know. I bet PlayStation starts getting stomped visually, and then they're like, oh yeah, we better hurry up and make it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about grabbing Ratchet and Clank since it's on sale. It's not a bad game. It's definitely one playthrough, man. Clicks. That's all. No, they just want the clicks. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it, man. Oh. Marlon seems like a decent dude. It appears quite possible. Stupid. Yeah, on the platform. Yeah. I don't know. I was listening to a little bit of it, and he's like, "Yeah, man, you're talking about PlayStation. You should probably know something about PlayStation." I'm like, why, dude? I don't. I like Xbox. I don't need to know the ins and out of Xbox to know if I like a freaking game, dude. Like, does it really matter? Dude's out here trying to hustle and like entertain freaking people that like to hear what he has to say. Does it really matter? Mom says it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Oh dang! Imagine Pony saw when Returnal goes to Steam. Dude, these guys, I don't even know. Like, it's gonna be pretty decent when these guys start freaking out, man. Trying to be the console police. You better know everything about the console that you're talking about. I'm like, dude, I don't really care, man. I just got a PC. I don't know anything about that, and I still make content on the PC. I don't really care. Sorry, we're gonna have to wait for the experts at Digital Foundry to tell us about what our consoles can do. Okay, guys. Marlon gets lots of donation. Maybe Trash is jealous. Yeah, I bet he is jealous, man. He's like, how come Marlon gets so much money and I'm only getting this money? I'm like, dude, because you got a Peggy audience, apparently. Remember? Well, oh wait, no, Marlon's a PlayStation channel too, though. That's right. He does get a lot of donations from the PlayStation. Well, I mean, I guess if your content wasn't complete garbage, most of the time. I mean, I will say this about King Thrash's music. At least the music is all right. He does a pretty good job at that. But I mean, all the other stuff, man, just getting everybody spun up and wound up and sending his little shadows off everywhere. The Dreamcast guy contents are pure cringe. They are starting to get pretty PlayStation fanboy. They really are. They really are, man. It's like, wow, dude. It's like, are you serious, dude? You're like creaming your jeans over PS Plus, playing PS1 games on. I'm like, dude, you can do that on a PC. You can do that on an Xbox already. I'm like, just turn on your Xbox and play some PlayStation 1 and 2 games, man. Shadow cracks everybody up. Huh. Wasn't Shadow like always on the channel preaching about how great Marlon is, and now he's all like, I love you, King Thrash. I love you, man. I love you. Yeah, go get my favorite YouTuber, Marlon, man. I just love you, King Thrash. And then he'll be on next week. He'll be like, I love Dreamcast guy. Oh, PS1 games way better on Xbox and PC. That's probably true. I did watch that El Analista Day Beats video, dude, and it was showing those PlayStation games running a little haggard on that. I was like, gosh dang, man, 20 frames a second. That's so great. Oh, there's no way the kid can do anything else. How many podcasts? I know, man. Gosh, that guy's busier than I am. I thought I had it bad. Oh man. Oh gosh. Is Returnal actually returnable? Nope, not returnable, man. Makes you think just how horrendously expensive total cost PS5 total gem. It's going to be expensive, Cat Slave. It's going to be expensive. The PlayStation 5 generation is going to and it's only going to get more expensive, man, because the dollar is obviously losing value. Like everything, like we're gonna be in another recession soon, man. I don't even know if any of us are going to be able to afford to play video games anymore. Because I mean, that's literally the first thing I would have to cut, man. If I could feed my kids or buy a video game, I'm gonna have to feed my kids. That's why I'm thankful. I'm pretty stocked up on a lot of games to play, so it's not really gonna be that bad to get. I've got enough games to get me through at least a 3 or 4 year recession. Like seriously, I could just play. I got a lot of racing games, man. I will be good to go. Yep, the hobby is growing up. We are going to have a 2-3 tier video game hobby. Oh, gosh, I know. Family first. Exactly, man. Recession. Yeah, recession is going to happen. Seriously, it's going to happen, man. $6. It's supposed to be $6 a gallon of gas. I mean, when you've got all the, seriously, where are we getting all our gas from? All the countries that the government runs, the government is in charge of the. Why wouldn't they start pushing the price up, man? Seriously, why wouldn't they? I mean, I technically work in the oil industry, so yeah, dude, my job's always at risk. I mean, my services like maintenance and stuff like that. I should be pretty stable about finding something if I needed to. 60% of oil comes from Canada. Gas price is so crazy. It's going to take forever. No, this is the plan, man. I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but it kind of feels like something's going on that like shouldn't be going on because like why, dude? I mean, like seriously, everybody's. I mean, like I'm not trying to make light of like the whole COVID thing or anything, but like I've had it twice and I'm fully vaccinated and like the first time it was a little bad. I mean, it was pretty bad. It beat me up for a couple of days, but I mean, I I think the like the new variants and everything are getting less and less because the second time I got it, like it was not bad. Like I tested, I mean, like I had the nose and the headaches and stuff, but like the second time was nowhere near as bad as the first time. So I don't know, man. I can't believe that that's what's causing. I mean, they did a really good job. The news media and the politicians and everybody did a really freaking good job of scaring everybody really, really good, man. You know what I mean? Like they did a really good job of that. And now it's like this I don't know. I don't know, man. Like I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I feel like there's something going on, and I don't think it has anything to do with. I don't think it has anything to do with anything else. I mean, because you know what I mean. Like, I think something's going on. Somebody's getting rich. There's people out there getting rich, and we're suffering. Why they're stacking their pockets. You know what I mean? And our politicians don't care. I mean, like think about it. Look at all the stuff that they use to distract us. You know, the whole thing that just happened in Texas, guys. What are they doing about it? Except for just calling each other names. What are they doing about it? What did they do about it last time? The time before that? The 500 times before that? What did they do about it? We elect these people to go and make these hard decisions so that we can just go to work, provide for our families, and do what we need to do to pay our taxes to keep our safe and our way of life solid. Like, what does any of them do about it? They don't care. Like, if they cared, they would do something about it. Clearly, they don't care enough to do anything about it. Now, I'm not saying, oh yeah, you need to run out there and take everybody's guns away. No, that's not the answer. And I'm not saying that, you know, everybody should just like everything should just run unchecked. Like I'm not saying either of that, but you're trying to tell me that all those people can't come to a freaking agreement and like make sensible laws or regulations, or you're trying to tell me that all of those people can't do that? I mean, they have no problem getting money for like the military. They have no problem coming together to get money for like other things. You know what I mean? Like they can't figure something out like that blame video game. Yeah, and then they blame video games. So then they drag us into it because I don't watch politics anymore. Like I don't care. Like they're too busy. They're too busy getting everybody riled up. It's like, okay, so you can like literally equate what's going on to how YouTube gaming channels are. You know what I mean? Like you can literally equate what's going on to how YouTube gaming channels are. The negative gaming channels are getting a lot of views and they're growing in popularity, and everybody's like, oh yeah, and then everybody gets all spun up and they're all mad and nobody talks about video games anymore. They're just like, it looks better on the PlayStation. It looks better. I mean, like just random nonsense. That's all. It's like all talking points. They all just use like the same talking points from all the channels that they watch. You know what I mean? So it's just like they just spread this. It's like a cancer, man. Like I think politics is a cancer, bro. Yeah, the rich definitely need to pay. Like, are we talking about so you know how like the rich people like get away with not paying taxes Jordan. It's like they like take freaking what's that one rich dude's name? The one that's always like, yeah, man, we should be like us billionaires should be taxed more and all of that stuff. And it's like, how are we gonna tax you more when you pay yourself $50,000 a year, bruh? How are we gonna tax you more? You pay yourself $50,000 a year and you leave all your money in your businesses. How are we gonna tax you, bruh? How are we gonna tax you if you only make less than your freaking secretary does? What Warren Buffett or whatever his name is. How are we going to tax you more? How are we going to make you pay your fair share if you pay yourself $50,000 and then you let your business cover all your expenses? How do we tax you, rich people? How do we do that? I mean, you're not doing anything wrong. You paid the politicians, the ones that say, yeah, let's tax the rich people. Dude, they're the ones that make the freaking laws. They're the ones that make the laws. Like, seriously, and clearly they're okay with it because they're all rich too. And they don't want to pay more taxes. They want the middle class to pay all the taxes. It's over for the Frog's number 5 is really cool so far. Yeah, I think it's great. Sorry, guys. Gosh dang it. I hate it when I go on to these freaking things, man. It's harder to get a copy of Doom Eternal than an hour 15. So I mean, that's kind of where I stand with it, man. Like, there is no transfer to green energy, guys. With intermediacy, we need to have X6 the amount of infrastructure as fossil fuels need. I mean, you're never going to get rid of fossil fuels. I mean, I'm a mechanic, bro. You're still going to need oil to grease things. Anything that's got moving parts, you're still going to need oil. You're still going to have production of fossil fuels no matter what. It doesn't matter. All the little creams and lotions that rub on your body, it still comes derived from oils and stuff like that. Like, everything on our planet is so intertwined with the invention of fossil fuels that what are you going to do? You really going to go back to horse and buggy, man? You going to electric cars, man? Like, electric cars, do you really think that they're not going to use fossil fuels for electric cars? How are you going to charge those cars without fossil fuel? Like, seriously, you think them wind farms are going to do that? You think solar panels are going to charge your cars up? It's there's no way to replace all that with the technology we have right now. Like, there's no way, unless we are going to start running it on nuclear power. Unless we're going to convert everything to nuclear power so that we can power everything, we're not going to be able to do that, guys. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, seriously, doesn't make any sense. And companies don't want to spend money. They don't want to spend money. You really think they want to? They like the old oil companies that only have like obvious maintenance parts that they got to switch out a few pipe sections every few years or something, do you really think they want to build a whole brand new plant to pump out energy that the crazies are just going to run up and say, you can't do that on this land, you can't do this? And by the time they get through all the regulations and all the studies and all the other stuff, bro, it's such a waste of money to try to build something new that most companies are just like, no, man, we're not going to do it. We'll just have the Chinese build the electric cars. You know what I mean? Like, we'll just ship it over to them because they don't care about the environment. So, like, we can't do it here. It costs us 500 freaking times more just to get approved to build the plant than it would be to just have them build it and send it over here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It's all fine and dandy to be sitting in college and be like, yeah, man, I'm going to change the world. I wish we could just run everything on renewable energies and stuff, and then get out and like really fight for it. Be like, yeah, man, we're going to get it done. And then like, it's like, okay, like, how are you going to get it done though? Like, if we don't build it here, we're just where we have like good regulations, we're just going to have to send it to another country that doesn't care and then sell it back to us cheap. And then in order for them to build our stuff and send it back, we have to accept their cheap stuff that's getting sent over with that. So then our economy just gets flooded with so much stuff that like everybody thinks they need to run out and buy like this and that and this and that. Oh, honestly, man, if you were to just stick to like to like true, like you know what I mean? We're buying so much of the same stuff that is pointless. Like, we're wasting so much money as American people that and like you know everywhere else, you know, like third world, like first world countries, man, we're wasting so much money. We waste so much money. Like these phones that we have to buy every 2 years. Do we really need a new phone every 2 years? Yeah, because they're cooler. They got faster parts in them and they're better. So we need to go spend another $2,000 on a phone so that we can have that luxury. I believe most rich billionaires are hiding a lot of their assets. It's not even like they're hiding them. The laws are built so that money's untouchable. You know what I mean? Like, dude, our politicians that sit out there and scream about this stuff, them dudes are the ones that wrote the laws to protect the billionaires and the millionaires and the trillionaires. But they're here to tax you, man, because you know what? You can't hide all your money. Where are you going to hide your money, dude? Like your job gives you a check, and then they give that information right over to the government to know exactly how much money you made, bro. Like you're paying the taxes, man. The rich people aren't paying them. Oh, what's up, Doc? How you doing, man? Bro, they're losing their narratives. I feel like we should help them out. Don't worry, I'm going to. I've been thinking about this for a while, guys. I really do need to go back to a PlayStation channel because I'm gonna have to calm those fellas down because it's gonna be bad for them. It's gonna be bad for them. And if I'm not there to like talk them down sensibly, you know, like, oh guys, don't worry, man. It's okay that we're paying $70 for games, guys. It's okay that PC is gonna get to have all our games, guys. Don't worry about it. Xbox, the only reason Xbox is outselling the PlayStation 5 is because they got the Xbox Series S and it's cheaper. And we all know how the welfare gamers are, bro. They need a cheap console and welfare pass so that they can play games. Don't worry, guys. Ours are the best. Ours are the best, guys. Don't worry about it. I'll get them. I got it. I feel like we should. Yeah, for real. Oh my gosh. Hey, these guys are big. Just go ahead and get rid of them 100%, bro. The new narrative is going to be you need a PS5 to play timed exclusives. This war won't be this war won't even be fun anymore. I know. Oh, this war is so fun. I promise. Disclaimer. I did the disclaimer for Doc. No plastic boxes were hurt during the production of this. Oh my gosh, dude. It's so bad, Doc. They're really good. I don't know what they're going to do, man. I really don't know what they're going to do. But don't worry, man. They look better. The games look better. They look better. They look better. I'm like, dude, they can't even tell you anything about like the gameplay or anything, man. They're just like, it looks better. It looks better. I love that. I know a disclaimer. Don't worry. No plastic boxes were hurt during the production of this video. Or any of the Xbox channels. Trust me, we didn't hurt no plastic boxes, man. But I was thinking about doing a Walmart Sledgehammer meets PlayStation 5. No, I'm just joking. Oh, this war is fun because Sony or so. Exactly, man. It's so fun to see them twist themselves in knots and be like, yeah, man, $70 aren't good. And then like the very next tweet, it's like, yeah, man, I'm going to wait for that to go on sale. I'm like, oh my gosh, really, dude? No, if it goes on sale, it's an old game. Remember, you guys don't play old games. Let's talk about those triple A's. Day one releases. Everyone loves that Rainbow Six Extraction. It is a good one. Everybody's playing Rainbow Six Extraction. I think there's still people playing it. And it works really fast on the SSD and everything, man. Xbox has no games, guys. They don't. Like, seriously, man. Every time I turn on my Xbox, I just sit there flipping through like the ads of coming soon, bro. I'm like, oh yeah, there's got to be something coming soon. It's got to be something coming soon. Did you see the pony video I put out today, Doc? Me and my daughter reviewed that pony game, bro. Good thing is all the PS5 owners have high-powered PC. Remember? Oh yeah, I see exactly. They don't even need it. They can play all their Xbox games. And that's the funny thing, man. They're all sitting over there on the PlayStation on the PC playing those Xbox games, man. Because I mean, seriously, like, how long are you gonna play a 5-hour game, man? Like, seriously, how long can you play a 5-hour game? Never even downloaded Rainbow Six Extraction. I heard was poor. Actually, it's not too bad. I played it for a little while. I just do not. How about some love for Xbox One's last swan song, Crackdown 3? What a great send off. Actually, was Crackdown 3 the last game that came out on the Xbox One? No, I think it was Forza Horizon 5. Forza Horizon 5 was the last game. Was it Forza Horizon 5 or Halo Infinite? Is Halo Infinite the last one they were getting? Ooh, exactly. How many hours can you play a 5 hour? Exactly. How many hours can you play a 5 hour game, guys? Like, I want to know, man. I mean, like, how many hours can you play a 10 hour game? Like, seriously, you're gonna play the 10 hour game like 10 times so you can get 100 hours of gameplay out of it. Like, that every time you beat it, it's gonna get less and less hours because you know exactly what to do, and then pretty soon you're speed running it. So your theoretical 100 hours is gonna get down to like 20 hours. Oh. They believe in generations after 2025. I know. Don't worry, guys. 2025 will get you some PlayStation 5 games. They're like, no, we'll get you some PlayStation 5 Pro games. And because these games are going to be better and they're harder to make, we're going to need you to pay $80 for them. They're getting so expensive to make. We're going to need $80 for them. And you're like, wait a minute. I played Horizon Zero Dawn. That one got me 40 hours. Horizon Forbidden West got me 25 hours. So Horizon DLC is going to give me what, 15 hours for $80? Oh, dang, man. Oh, and put a bet. Exactly, dude. They'll be like, oh, well, these are PlayStation 5 Pro games. We're going to need $80 for them. And if you buy the PlayStation 5 version of it, yeah, it's going to be, you might as well just pay the $80 so you can get dual entitlement. Don't worry now. Now the DualSense is gonna have little spinny things on it too, bro. That when you blow on them, it'll be like like a fidget spinner or something. And then it'll power the PlayStation 5 controller. You got to blow on the little fidget spinner. It'll have like a little windmill sticking up right here that you blow on it, and it'll be like, and it'll power your PS5 controller past the 2 hours. Oh gosh, innovation, man! And if you flick it with your finger, it'll like if you're wobbling on a thing when you're walking across it, and if you flick it, then it'll straighten you back out. You just flick it instead of like doing the thing with the controller. It's more immersive if you flick it. You just gotta flick it. Fidget spinner. Yeah, like those little fan things that they have on top of buildings, like with a rooster on them and stuff. You just blow on it, and it'll be like, and it'll like recharge your controller. And then when you're like walking, instead of doing this with your controller to like stabilize your character when you're walking over when you're walking across like a really thin board or something, you just flick it a little bit, it's like bing bing bing, and it's like it's supposed to be more immersive if you're flicking it, dude. You're like bing bing. It's pretty fun. Don't worry, it'll be good. It'll be worth the $80 price increase. It'll be worth the $10. And if you want to upgrade all your PlayStation 5 games that have been out, just pay the $10 and you'll get the fidget spinner thing. You'll be like, it'll be great. I promise you it will be great. And PlayStation 5 Pro will have super checkerbirds. They'll be able to fuzz 8K. It'll be Fate K. Fate K, man. Lord, what did he say? When he was going to add donation button. I know, a donation button. I was really thinking about doing like a donation button. They're gonna have super chats embedded in the little screens. They're like, "Would you like to super chat, Sony or Sony?" No, they'll have a super thanks, bro. They'll have super thanks. They'll be like, "Gosh, man, this PlayStation first party game is so great. Just hit the super thanks button, bro, and it'll deduct $50 from your card, man." But ponies can blow on the control. Yeah, dude, they'll be able to blow on it. They did just upgrade the DualSense. Now you have to blow harder. You have to blow harder and open your wallet. At least it'll help your skills and other certain. Oh, yeah, with the flicker. Bing, bing. Oh, man, PlayStation is getting so freaking scummy for their own good, man. It's so bad. Thank you for your earlier video. Glad you were having fun. Yeah, man, that pony game is freaking amazing. It is definitely going to be the top selling game on the PlayStation platform for sure. Man, them ponies are going to buy that up. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, dude, we love our pony game. They're like, Peggy's Assemble. We got to buy a pony game, guys. Peggy's Assemble. Oh, PlayStation 6 is coming to 2024. Probably, man. I got to go watch that video. Yeah. It's an actual like review me and my daughter did for the My Little Pony. Don't you worry, man. There's going to be some pony content coming real soon with that. For some pony footage, bro. Huh. How Peggy plays My Little Pony, dude. It'll be funny, dude. Peggy plays. Oh yeah, because I'm going all PlayStation channel, bro. I need the super chats, dude, and I gotta start. If I go and I do like Peggy content, bro, if I change my channel over to a PlayStation channel, I gotta have them super chats, man. I gotta have them. I got a 3060 Ti. I just bought a pre-built dock. In my laptop, it's a 3050 Ti, and then my PC is a 3060 Ti, and it runs Horizon Zero Dawn at max settings at like 70 to 80 frames a second at 4K. Like better than what the PlayStation 5 can do. And I can run it in 25 and 21.9 as well, dude. It's so great when you run that game in 21.9 and you pull the field of view back. Oh my gosh, man! Horizon Zero Dawn is pretty freaking cool like that. My Little Pony is coming out soon. It's a multi-plat, so everyone can play those ponies. Yeah, exactly. I just did a review of it, or first impressions. First thing, change that green light to blue. Yes, I will be changing the light to blue, and I will turn my I'll turn my Peggy beacon on so that they can like, oh yeah, dude, this is a safe place. This is a Peggy safe place, guys. Pre-ordered on Xbox. Nah. I think you'll like it, Code. Are you serious, Code? Equestria. I just barely caught that, Equestria. Because it's like, oh yeah, dude, in the new the pony game, come to Equestria. That's better. It's a safe place for the pegs, man. Scalpers are not stockpiling on the PS4. I know. We're gonna get them PS4s because we're gonna sell a bunch of those. What's up, Dave D? How you doing, buddy? You going to stream the showcase? Yeah, I'm streaming the showcase on the 12th, and I'm gonna do the I'm gonna do the Summer Games Fest too. Thanks, Cade Six. Appreciate it, man. We just got to talk about them Pegasus, the Peggies. They Peggies. Spoiler: no one wants to play with ponies. That's why they only like story-driven. It is a story single-driven game, man. That My Little Pony Maritime Bay Adventure. Oh gosh, it's pretty good, guys. It is. All are welcome here. Nice. Are you new to the channel, Code? Code Equestria. I don't know, man. That game, the My Little Pony game is actually not bad, dude. My little daughter liked it. She was like, yeah, this is pretty cool, man. Oh, you can install games to PC using the Game Pass app. Nice. Into 12 live service games, bro. I think they said 12. 50% of their budget, dude. 50% of their budget's going to live service games at 50% of the budget, dude. That's insane. And then the PlayStation 4 Pro is the next gen console until 2025. How much do you think you could sell it for? You probably get like $300 for that thing right now, dude. People are like, yeah, man, I buy a PlayStation 5 Pro. I'll buy a PlayStation 4 Pro. I like it, PlayStation 4 Pro. Oh, no, been here once or twice, dude. I just go trade the PlayStation 4 Pro in for a 2 terabyte hard drive for your Xbox, man. No, I've been here once or twice. Oh, I see. Well, you should come more often, man. You should definitely come more often. I like it when people come and hang out. I do these live streams for you guys, man. I come in here to hang out with you guys and talk. That's why I read a lot of your guys' comments, because like that's the whole thing, is so we could sit here and have like discussion and talk and stuff. Like that's what I'm here for, man. Ryan believes in generations, but he didn't say it was last generation. He believes in all generations, man. That's why we're getting like PlayStation 1 games that run it like 20 frames a second. Sorry though. We do talk bad about the Peggies. Not necessarily like the. I mean, PlayStation as a company, they're pretty scummy right now. But the PlayStation 5, developers, they're pretty cool. I still like them. Still love playing their games. I do. I still love playing their games. We appreciate, like, we really do. I appreciate everybody that comes here and supports the channel, man. You guys are awesome. Without you, there wouldn't be a channel. I mean, like, seriously, if there's nobody to watch the content, I probably would have given up by now. But you guys like it, and I like doing it. So, yay. Found something that works, finally. Digital Foundry is very sad with upper tier PlayStation Plus. Well, I'd be pretty sad with it too. It sounds like it's garbage, man. Sounds like it's freaking garbage. It's like, man, really, you're gonna make people pay $18 a month to play old games? Really, old games? They're like, Xbox has old games, and I'm like, dude, I'm literally playing a AAA freaking Sniper Elite right now that you could download today on freaking Game Pass. Oh wait, it came out yesterday. It's an old game now. Sorry, sad face. Sad face. Came out yesterday. Now it's an old game. Talking about Xbox SSD card, just ordered 1 terabyte, really needed it, and went on sale for about less $80 than usual. Nice, Gabriel. Yeah, that's still. I got a 2 terabyte and I got 2 1 terabyte cards. So I've got 4 of them, 3 of them cards already. I mean, for my daughter, I gave her one of my 1 terabytes because I had 2 1 terabytes, and then my other 1 terabyte I just put in my Series S. So both Series S's have a 1 terabyte, and then I got a 2 terabyte for my PlayStation 4, or for my Series X, and then I've got a 2 terabyte SSD in my PS5 as well. That PlayStation 5, I'm telling you guys, man, the Kraken or whatever, it really does compress those games. Like I've got a lot of. I've still got like 500 gigs left, and I've got like 50 something games on there. Rift Apart is okay. Yeah, Rift Apart's all right. It was fine. Just get it on sale, man. $70 is a hard sell for, like, literally. It took me 10 or 12 hours to beat that game. Like 12. My overall playtime on it is 12 hours, and I was making like videos, so you know what I mean. Like, yeah, dude, 12 hours is a bit. Yeah, that. $70 is a lot for that. If you can get it for like $40, that, I think that's, as old as it is now, $40 is a fair price. If you can get it for like $40 or under, I still think that's all right. Because I mean, like, I want the developers to make money for their content that they put out. Like I do. I mean, like, that's just ridiculous for them to not make money on it. But I mean, $40 this old is a fair price for that game. Sniper Elite graphics are okay, but it's entertaining. I think it's good, man. I like it. If you played like any of the other Sniper Elites, see, that's the thing, man. People don't appreciate these games. I've been playing Sniper Elite games now since the 3rd game on the PlayStation 4. The graphical leaps that they've made in each game has been good. Like, I'm really happy with how far they've come. And to be able to now self-publish their own game, that's awesome, man. They've come a long way, and they've really invested back into their games, and that's awesome. That's awesome, man. I'm very happy with what they did. Okay, gamer, what do you think is miles better graphically? I think it holds up great, man. It's running on Dolby Vision. Everything, man, looks like a AAA game now. Yeah, exactly. It looks like a AAA game to me. I mean, it's a cross-gen game, dude. It looks freaking fantastic for a cross-gen game. Like, it literally looks fantastic. I don't know why. I mean, like, dude, everything that PlayStation's put out doesn't. I mean, like, it looks better. It looks better, dude. 2 weeks until Summer Game Fest, and yes, 2 weeks, man. SEV graphics, Summer 5 graphics are just okay, but the level design and performance is great, and that's what matters most on a game like that. Exactly. I think the graphics are nice. I'm perfectly okay with the way it looks. Death Stranding was a flop, and now everyone going to pay premium price just to play that. I know, huh? I don't think it was a flop. I really liked it. I think it was one of my favorite games last generation for sure. Death Stranding was great. But I like open world games, man. I love open world games, and like carrying the packages in that game, it was entertaining to me. Like I was like, wow, this is actually pretty cool. It actually works, and I played it. But then again, I just got done playing the pony game, and I like the pony game too. So I don't know. I'm not a graphics whore like Diablo. I'm kind of in the middle, man. Like I am a graphics whore, but at the same time, like I like good games too. And if they look good enough for me to play, like I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna just turn on a game and be like, oh man, them graphics are trash. If they, I guess it depends on the game. Like if it looks like a PlayStation 2 game, yeah, I might turn it off. But graphics aren't everything, but they are nice to look at. You know what I mean? They are nice to look at. Oh. What percentage of PlayStation players do you think have played Death Stranding? I would say, yeah, maybe 5%, maybe 10. Well, I don't know, maybe more than that. Maybe more than that because PlayStation fans, they do like, single player games, so maybe more than 5%. Maybe a little more than 5%. I'm gonna get premium for a couple of months, Gamer for Life. I'm gonna buy premium for a couple of months, and I'm gonna review it on the channel after a couple of months and see if it's a value or not. And I do rate the value on games that I've personally paid for full price. It's going to be a little bit harder to do that with the PlayStation 5 though, because some of these games that are coming to it are already a year old. I mean, if it was like within 6 months, that's a little bit different. I would consider that a value because 6 months is still pretty fresh for the most part. So those old games look horrible. Oh yeah, a lot of old games do look horrible. Some of them do, man. Death Stranding has been on some deep sells, so maybe 20-30% maybe. Death Stranding is a good game. It just starts out really slow. It's like a really slow burn in the beginning, but once you get to a point where it starts to pick up and the story beats start coming faster and faster and faster, and like the like they don't tell a whole lot of the story for like the first 8 hours or so. Like the first 8 hours are kind of like getting to know how the game works and what to do and stuff like that. But once it starts getting to like the story, it's like boom, 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 toward all the way to the end of the game, and it like picks up and it's like super action packed and stuff like that. So that's the thing with Death Stranding. It's a slow burn at first, but then it's like it gets really good, dude. Once you start meeting like all the characters and you start to like it, it's hard to explain. Like it's something that you have to experience. Like you just have to experience. Once you get through that slow part in the beginning, my gosh, it freaking takes off, and it's one of like the best games I played last generation. It's by far my favorite Hideo Kojima game ever made, like by far. I mean, it's like a mix of toward the end, it's like a mix of Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill. Like it's creepy but action, like it's good. It's good. And the world traversal for me is probably one of my favorite parts, man. It just came together so good after about 8 hours a game. Like it just started coming together so good. I was like, wow. And it really is like another my whole playtime for that game to completion was like 54 hours. And that was like literally doing, like doing everything that I needed to do to get there. So I was pretty happy with it. 54 hours for that game was freaking awesome. Kind of gameplay is king, but looks can help. Yeah. Siphon Filter looks real bad and people are excited. And oh gosh, worth $1. I know. I was excited. I was like, oh man, dude, I do want to try to play. But then I saw it was like running at 20 frames a second. I'm like, oh gosh, no. My favorite games are from the 6th gen back then. I thought games of today were going to be groundbreaking, but they're very lackluster. Oh yeah, seriously, man. Seriously, like PlayStation 2, and I think my favorite generation was probably like right around in the PlayStation 2-ish generation, like Dreamcast, everything like that. I think that was a really solid generation. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 was pretty good. I really like that one, Gabriel. No, they were legit worrying PlayStation were giving away too much with the pass because Demon Souls was in there. Oh my gosh, man, they're giving away a game they didn't sell. Hurry up and stop the presses, man. PlayStation's giving away way too much, man. This is just unfreaking heard of. Why would they be giving I'm like, dude, that game is almost 2 years old now. Actually, it's a lot of years old because it's a remake of a remaster of a freaking game that's been out forever. I'm like, dude, Elden Ring is way better gameplay than freaking Demon Souls. Way better, way better. I mean, I just love it when a game like Elden Ring comes out and puts them Sony first-party games right in their freaking place, dude. Like, shuts them down so bad that literally PlayStation is duct taping a copy of Horizon Forgotten West and putting it in every PlayStation 5 they sell so they can say, oh, man, we sold like 10 million copies of it. I'm like, yeah, dude, everybody wants a PlayStation 5. So now you made them buy Horizon Forbidden West. Supports the PS5 DualSense features on the PC. Yes, it does. I believe it does, actually. The Pony Civil War has begun. King Thrash going after Marlin. Oh, I know, dude. I was talking about it earlier. I'm like, really? Now King Thrash is going after Marlin? I'm like, why? Why do that? Why even talk about other freaking YouTube channels, man? Like, seriously, who cares? You can't come up with an original content. You gotta go after other YouTube. That's what I really do avoid any and all channels that talk about other YouTubers. I really do. I don't care. That content is garbage and it's not good for the platform. I avoid them. I avoid every single one of them. If they're going after other YouTubers, I do not entertain. I don't watch them. I lose respect for them. I lose respect for all the other channels that literally go out of their way to make content about other channels. Like no, dude, that's not cool, man. I lose like, seriously, man. If you're a video game channel and you can't come up with video game content, oh boy. I mean, I might say stuff about other YouTubers like when we're on our live streams and stuff, but I wouldn't ever go out of my way to like make a whole freaking video about them. Forza Horizon 5 looks amazing on PC. Yes, it does. A lot of games look amazing on PC. Oh, MBG is on a new level of weird. I mean, hey, it's going good, Fatal Shred. How are you doing, man? I get that like content can get slow sometimes, but when content gets slow, dude, I'll just make video game content, bro. I'll just do like video game content, man. As a game fly and a Game Pass, PS Plus has no value. Really, it doesn't. For me, PS Plus Premium really does not have any value unless they're putting day and date games on there for me, because I usually buy those games, and by the time they put them on that service, I'll have already owned them for a long time. So essentially for me, it might not be a good deal, but if it is a good deal for other players, like I'll compile like all the money that I've spent on that stuff, and I'll be able to be like, yeah, man, like I've bought all these games and like I reviewed this one good or I reviewed that one good. So this might be a good value for people that haven't already paid for this stuff. So it might be a good deal. Like it might be a good deal. Yeah, I see that he quit Twitter for a while. And then it's like, oh my gosh, got some PlayStation news. I got to get back on. Yeah. All right, replace my 3060 Ti with a 6700 XT. Really? You don't like that 30? You don't like the 3060 Ti? So how much better are you getting on that 6750? It will do the channel good. You just got to roll with it. Yeah, I mean, worse. I mean, I just ignore it, dude. I don't really care what they have to say about me. Like, wasn't like a 4K upscaler talking about me or something? And then I went over and I was watching some of his content, and it's like, dude, you got like 50,000, almost 50,000 subscribers, dude, and only 800 people watch your content, bro. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I'm like, go ahead and talk to your 800 people. Let them know all about me so they'll come and watch my content, dude. Oh yeah. Yeah, Marlon is a cool dude. Yeah, man, I've watched some of Marlon's stuff, man. He doesn't strike me as like somebody that's a bad person. You know what I mean? Like Marlon Gaming, he shout out to Marlon Gaming, man. Keep your head down, keep your content good, man. Do your thing, brother. Do your thing, man. Don't let the don't let the don't let the trash man don't let the trash man freak you out, dude. Just do what you got to do, man. His little fellers will show up to your content, to your channel, and they'll say mean things about you, but just ignore them, dude. Just ignore them. And don't give them a reason. Yeah, just if you watch this, man, just let them do what they're gonna do. Yeah, Returnal's an all right game. Like you'll probably be all right with it. It's my biggest thing with Returnal was it was way overpriced. It was just way overpriced. If it would have been $49.99, it would have been perfect, dude. $49.99 would have been a perfect price for that game, in my opinion. I just think I don't know, man. I just think the $70 for some of the games that are coming out it's just it doesn't it kind of just strikes me as it just doesn't really need to be that way. 3070 Ti equals RX 6800. LYC. Same as a 3070. Oh yeah, I forgot to ask that question. $70 means quality. It's supposed to mean quality, but you get 1440p checkerboarded up from 1080p. I don't know, man. I saw that, dude. I got into that game and I just looked at everything and it looked so fuzzy. I was like, oh my gosh, dude. I was like, are you serious, man? It's just so fuzzy. I'm gonna die. Maybe I should be a fanboy so more people will watch my content. Yeah, if that's what you got to do, man. See, I don't know. I can't really tell people how to get more people to watch their content because I'm still trying to figure it out myself, man. I'll put out videos, man, and I'll get like 200 views, and I'm like, okay, that sucks. I put a lot of work into that video, man. And then I'll put out some videos and they'll get like tons of views, and I'm like, wow, that was pretty cool, you know. And all I can say is just be real. If you're a content creator, just be real, man. There's enough garbage channels out there. We really don't need anymore. We don't need any more garbage freaking channels. And you don't have to be a fanboy. I mean, like, dude, I play on everything. Everybody in this community knows that I play PlayStation. I'm just more excited about Xbox. I think Xbox has definitely got a real opportunity to become the I mean, they already are the market leader, but I mean, actually become like the recognized market leader where the media is always saying nice things about them, like they do PlayStation. They're like, oh my gosh, PlayStation Plus is coming out and it's so good. And I'm like, okay, wait, I thought just a few months ago, no. And then you got all these media guys coming out like, I'm canceling my Game Pass subscription because I'm not getting what I thought I was gonna get. And I'm like, dude, you've gotten so much value on Game Pass. It's not even funny. I mean, like, if you really think that $15 a month is worth getting more than like one AAA game a month on Game Pass, that's pretty good, man. If they put one AAA game or like a lot of decent AA or even indie games, man, like you are getting a value. You're getting a value regardless. $100 for 1 year of mid-tier plus. I know. I had a 6800 XT with a 5900X for a year and a half now at 1440p. It's a beast to have benchmark videos on my channel. But at 4K, it's awesome too. We'll be upgrading probably when the new GPU drop. Nice. See, I mean, my 3060 Ti is doing pretty good at 1440p. Like I don't have no problems with. I mean, that's probably why I don't really have a problem with it, because when I put a game on there, any game I've put on there on my PC, like it runs great at 1440p. It's just like, it's nice. I get full ray tracing, I get everything, and it's always playable. I mean, even games like Cyberpunk 2077 run good on my 3060 Ti. And it's got a 5800X, man. How much do you think 48 will be? Probably $799. I'm starting to prefer both Gamer for Life, to tell you the truth. Honestly, I can't really like it's everything. If I put my Series X on my monitor at 1440p, everything looks freaking amazing, like literally amazing. I do start to question the way it looks on a 4K TV though. After I have played it on a 1440p monitor, I'm like, it looks better. So it just depends on how I'm sitting or how I'm feeling. Now that I moved the monitor back over there, it's a lot better, and I got a bigger monitor, 32-inch. So that right there helped tremendously, tremendously. The 27-inch monitor is pretty good for like when I'm sitting here and I'm live streaming games for you guys. It's pretty good. It just depends on it depends on the monitor, man. I feel like these Ultragears are really good monitors. I like them. I like them a lot. Color reproduction is pretty nice. But I'll tell you what, man, you can't beat Dolby Vision. You cannot beat Dolby Vision. Yeah, see everything that I'm running when I run ray tracing, I have to have DLSS on most games to get over 60. I get if I turn ray tracing off, I get over 100 frames on almost every game I play. So like I mean my screen maxes out at 165, and all my racing games I'm getting up to 165 frames a second. So that for me at native resolution 1440p, like I'm happy with that. I'm 100% happy with that. Pretty nice gains of performance, though. If rumors are true, well, if rumors are true, we're talking what are they talking on those cards? Like 600 freaking watts, 600 watts on like a 4090 or whatever. If I mean, it might be more, it might be less, but I could have sworn I heard him talking about 600 watts, 1440p, 70 to 80 on Quake, 6900 XT. Oh wow. Really? What are you running, Joel? See, I mean, are all the freaking AMD cards? I mean, clearly, freaking Nvidia has got it in the bag when it comes to ray tracing. 3070 Ti. I mean, Nvidia, has dedicated RT cores, man. Like you don't even need your your regular rasterization on a 30 series card is taking care of all of that. And then your ray tracing and all of your everything else is, and I mean your DLSS has its own CUs to do that and everything too. So it's like those cards are pretty built, man. Like this 3060 Ti is pretty nice, dude. I think the 3060 Ti and 3060 cards are probably going to be the highest sold cards out there. A lot of gamers are going to have those, and they're going to be running those for a few years. So that's kind of another thing that pushed my decision for a 3060 Ti is because a lot of gamers are going to have that. And how am I supposed to tell them how good a game runs if I'm like, oh yeah, dude, like anybody with like a 3080 or 3070 or any of that, when I tell them what I'm getting on my card, they're going to be able to know they're going to be able to get better than that on their card. So, you know what I mean? 3060. I mean, a 3060. I wouldn't have minded going with a 3060, but I'm actually glad I got the 3060 Ti just because I know I got a little bit more to work with that card. But I would have had 12 gigs of I would have had 12 gigs of slower memory too if I would have went with the other one. 8 gigs of VRAM is actually pretty decent for most games, especially at 1440p. Once you start getting into 4K and everything like that, then you need more VRAM. You definitely need more VRAM if you want higher quality textures. That's definitely sure. 3060 Ti is a 2080 Super. 2080 Super. 3060 is 2070. Yeah. Pretty close to that. 2080 Super. Worst case scenario, I just need to get a different graphics card, and probably a power source if I upgrade that. 9070, I think. Standard gamer card. Yeah. RTX GPUs have CUDA cores that accelerate the efficiency of processing of all data, including ray tracing, that AMD GPUs don't have. That's true. 3060 Ti at its theoretical MSRP is the best value for money, no doubt. As far as the performance, all cards are very well documented on YouTube with benchmark numbers. That's true. I think the 3060 Ti is a pretty decent card for 1440p. You know what I mean? Like, I think it does. Because, I mean, like, worst case scenario, what are you going to get? 1440p at 60 frames a second? Worst case scenario? I mean, that's okay. If you're still getting freaking maximum settings, I'm okay with that. I got a 1440p monitor. You know what I mean? Like, I'm perfectly okay with that being what I'm getting. Too much maintenance. It does require a bit of maintenance, that's for sure. It's definitely not as plug and play as a console. Console gaming is more optimized for sure. Games are going to come out probably better optimized on the consoles than they are on PC for sure. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go now. I'll see you guys later. I want to play some games. It's already getting to about 7:50. I am taking tomorrow off of work, so I'll be just doing some content. So maybe I'll do like an early live stream tomorrow morning. The main thing, my new PC will be making it future proof. I'm gonna wait and see when they announce the 40 series cards. If I can get one at like MSRP, and I can get like a 4080 or 4070 Ti or something like that, maybe I'll upgrade that card. But it just depends on how well this channel's doing. You know, when those cards are going out and stuff. If the channel can afford to upgrade its PC, it will. Okay. The channel has to pay for itself, though. That was the agreement I made with my wife. It has to pay for itself. You know what I mean? So if it can do that, if it can afford it, cool. If not, then I will just keep my 3060 for sure. Yep. 4060. I know I'm meant to be a 3090 performance. If it comes out, if a 4060 comes out and it's a 3090 performance, yeah, dude, I'm probably going to upgrade. Like, no problem. For sure. All right, man. You guys have fun. I'm going to play some video games and try to, make some content. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll probably just end up doing like an early stream tomorrow if you guys want one. So you guys have fun. Thanks for coming.